Well, the last couple of occasions I was out, I blanked. I blanked at Fordington, blanked at Topcliffe. So it's been cutting hedges and cutting grass all week. So I decided just to have a break from that. So back at Topcliffe. It's quite late. It's 7:10 now. Just a restful couple of hours. If a barbel comes out, well, that's fine. If it doesn't, well, it isn't going to matter. It's such a grand evening. It's been a wonderful day. Not roasting hot, but low 20s. Very, very nice. It's a lovely evening too.
Do you fishing much in the winter, Tom?
I fish on the trail, yeah.
No, you fish, baby. Did you fish here last year in the winter?
Sorry?
Did you have any fish out there winter last year? Oh yeah, Thomas. or something. With Barbel. That would be true. Yeah, hold on. It's a decent size, isn't it? Huh? Isn't it? Eh? Sorry? Actually, it's in the hedge. Carry on hedge. Really, like it giving like the sort of sacramental waters, isn't it? Eh? Like the sacramental waters, isn't it? Pray to the river god having a pee.
Oh, there we are. That's not a good fish. I don't think it's a double, it'd be a good £8, I would imagine. Look at the tail. It's a dorsal fin, like. Yeah, just lost the. Just sort of recognise it. It's got some slight damage there, you can see, which is a shame. But there we are. Let's get it back in. One last look. Well, 6 of us fished at Topless last night. Not one of us got a fish. It's Tuesday the 11th of July today. So I've come to Fordington and I'm going to fish this stretch here, which on this peg. It's a very, very popular peg, well known. And that's looking downstream. I'll just turn around. That's looking upstream. Just getting on. It's 20 past 6. It's been a very wet day. Not hammering down with rain, but sort of miserable. And it's quite cold. It's only 14 degrees, which hence the hat. And but it shows signs of breaking up in the east. And tomorrow promises to be a really nice day. Anyway, it's absolutely peaceful. There's no wind at all, not a breath of wind. I might see the barn owl later on. It normally comes out about this time of night. The barn owls hate wet. They don't have waterproof feathers at all. Anyway, just settle back and wait to see if we get a big barbel. There are lots of these slugs on the bank. Just pass the time, just have a look at them. This one's got this wonderful orange banding along the bottom. Chub are supposed to like them. I don't know whether they do or not. They're strange creatures, slugs and snails. Sort of funny eyes on stalks. And they're sort of male and female rolled into one. They have male sex organs and female sex organs. But because of their arrangement, they can't mate with themselves. They've got to find another slug to mate with. Inside their mouth they've got a little sort of bony file arrangement called a radula, a sort of rasp, which they usually drag across vegetation and scrape it off. And in that one you can see the breeding hole. You will be able to in a minute. There you can see it there. That's a better view. Well, they do breathe through their skin. Very moist skin they've got. I wonder if Barbel like them. Perhaps you'd give it a go, but it seems to stick a live creature on your hook doesn't seem right somehow. There's another one of the same family, the mollusks. This is a snail, it's got a shell. Dragging its house about. They are interesting things. This is a little group of banded snails. And these brown and yellow bands. And you never find two the same. Some of them seem to have no bands, like this one here. And some of them have lots of bands. Like that one there. There are millions and millions of them. This one is again has no bands, but it's a later version. That's a sort of brown version, and that's the later version, and they have this sort of pale lip to the shell. They all have that, you can see it there. Quite bonny in their own way. This one's obviously shy. It doesn't want to come out. If you put them on a piece of glass, you can see this scraping mouth part scraping across the surface of the glass from underneath. Whilst I've got many things with me, a piece of plain glass is not one of them. I'll put them back where I got them. Star of stage and screen. And it's amazing how they move as well, with just having that one foot, which is a characteristic of mollusks. They just have a single foot. Although in the octopus the foot is sort of branched into tentacles, nevertheless it's just a single foot. And what you do when there's no action at the rod. Another really odd thing about them is when they're during their mating ritual, when they're in a sort of passionate embrace with another slug or snail, they each have a crystalline dart which they shoot into one another. It's a substantial lump considering the size of the creature, but it's a really bizarre thing to shoot your mate with a dart. Well, I've just picked this up off this peg, top of a sweet corn tin, key off a tin of spam. The empty tin is probably in the river, and the corn I cut off various packets of bait, and they're wrapping off a chocolate bar. I mean, what is it about this, people? I mean, this is an absolutely beautiful part of the river, a beautiful part of the country, and you just spoil it by, I mean, it wouldn't take anything to take that home with them. I just don't understand it at all. Selfish is the word that comes to mind. Well, the barn owl just went past. Wasn't that just wonderful? Absolutely beautiful. Silent. Beautiful pale, sort of creamy brown colour. It'll come back. It'll age backwards and forwards all the time. Well, it's 9:15 and the sun has just gone down behind the cloud with a silver lining. Isn't that just lovely? There's just a big tap on the bottom rod, which is even lovelier. The last rays of light are rapidly disappearing there, so it's time to go home. And we didn't blank, we got a little chub there, right at the death. But it's been an interesting day. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's going to be a nice warm day tomorrow to look forward to. But from the banks of the River Swale at Fordington, we'll see you again. Take care. Bye bye. Well, it's been hard going. I don't know, there's 4 or 5 blanks in a row. Sat at Fordington last night and all that rain, never got a tap. Pain. So anyway, it's late on, it's 7:30, so it's a lovely warm evening. So I just brought a paper and a sandwich and a flask of tea, and I'll just sit here and enjoy the ambience. Quiet, cooing pigeons, and hopefully we'll get something on later on, but it won't matter if we don't. It's just a grand way to spend an evening like this. I wouldn't like to think I was spending all blooming day like this. Try you not. But a couple of 3 hours, that's not a problem. Everybody at home watching the tennis. Well, it has all the makings of another blank. Number 6 in a row. It's been a lovely evening, man. I've thoroughly enjoyed being here. Very peaceful. Not much bird song. They're just beginning to molt at this time of year, so they're all shutting up. I'll fish on for a little while, it's still quite late. And in the hope that there'll be a hulking great barbel lurking somewhere, just in need of a tasty pellet. But on the off chance that there isn't one, I'll see you on the banks of the Swale another time. Take care. Bye bye. Well, it's not the biggest barbel, but it's a barbel, and a wonderful fish at that. Beautiful dorsal fin there. Lovely. There's a mark on it. A lovely bronze top. It's got a little slight tear in that pectoral fin there. It's a bit of a shame. Anyway, it's home time. It was home time for him as well. Put him back. Well, that's a lovely end to a day. Very pleasing.